Oh. Oh. Hold up. Twitch. Oh. One more ting. Announcement. Everyone live. With that guy. Nice. Start recording. Nice. Off to a good start, man. Stream's on, dude. Big, huge, massive. Gotta chill the fuck out. It's not that serious. Oh, my Assassin's Creed Valhalla video hit 500 views. That's nice. Oh, my Astrobot short hit 510 views. It's not bad. We're not mad at that. Okay. Alright, back to back to Monster Night. My favorite game, Monster Night. And the controller doesn't want to work. Huge. Bigly. Massive. It doesn't want to work at all. Oh, wait, am I not? Oh, that's why. I wasn't focused on the game. Okay. Alright. Hopefully the game isn't too quiet. It was, very loud yesterday, so I turned it down, but... Okay, so from what I remember, which might not be everything, again, there's the palace grounds that I have to go to that bottom part. The King's Station down there just loops back over here. Same thing with that thing down there. There's a little secret passage over there that does it too. We got the mask up here. It looks like there's a little bit more up towards the top of the pleasure house, but I can't imagine that's the thing. A little bit more up top of the fast travel thing over there, but I think that's good. Then everything that I can up there. Let's try Howling Cliffs now that I have double jump really quick just to get it out of the way. Right now I'm looking for that black waterfall. Whatever ability lets me get past the black waterfall stuff. So I gotta get something for that at least. Yeah. Okay, so for now we'll go back up to Dirtmouth, go up to the Howling Cliffs, and then once we're done kind of looking through that, I kind of doubt that there's anything big there. We'll go back down. There's this thing, and then we can go off to the right. One way got me to the Royal Waterways or whatever the fuck, and then another way off to the right. There's a separate area. So let's go figure that out. I can't decide if I want to use analog stick or D-pad for this game. Oh, she's back again. Does anything happen if I rest again? She's there. Does she have a new diary entry? She has multiple plushes of me now. Is this the one from before? Troubled dreams beset the maiden, her savior gone, consumed below. Now her only companion, the cold wind, moaning at her door. Her heart fluttered with sudden fear, then still, a sudden calm. Why? A presence, a figure close behind. She doesn't dare look, doesn't dare move, fearful the slightest action would break the spell. She knew the presence at her bed, knew the calm only they could bring. Yeah, this is new. Her white savior, what a term. Now protector, standing tall beside, powerful, perfect. She is a simp if there ever was one. Homegirl is simping. He says the same stuff. Okay. Oh, these are the thing that's down over by the Queen Station that's eating. It's the same species. Okay, interesting. I still have to do some like side stuff for that DLC. Yeah. There's like a couple guys that I have to hunt down, but I think I have to have a charm equipped. I don't know, I haven't done any of that yet. We'll figure it out later. I'm not worried about that right now. Focused on the main game. Oops. Oh, this is the wrong way. Which way is the right way? Is it down here? Aha. Okay. How do I go up from here again? Oh, what was the path? I'm blanking now. I can't, like, shoot myself straight up. Right? No. I can't do that. But I can wall jump. Oh, it's a secret path. That's right. Okay. I do like how you can tell that this isn't supposed to be the tutorial area, because the tutorial area, I think, has literally no spikes. Like, this is supposed to be like a side thing that you're not supposed to be able to explore until later. I mean, it's also obvious by the fact that you don't have a wall jump at the beginning of the game, so you wouldn't even see the spikes in the first place, but, you know. It's all there. Okay. I don't imagine that there's anything else that I really have to do here, but we're gonna find out anyway. Did I do this? Yep, I fought that guy. I think that that's like the tippity top of this area. Oh, wait, there's a sand thing over here. That's right, there's like an eternal waste. So maybe I can like crystal dash past that or something. Forgot about that. Alright, let's go try that. Goodbye. Down we fall. Yeah, and I'm like blocked off from right here, but I can stand here. And let's try that. No, still not. No, I can't like, no, it's just gonna take me back. Okay. So that's not that then. I mean, in terms of the right-hand side, I guess that there's a gap up there that I didn't go to. Try that. I don't know if I have access to that. Maybe it's blocked from the other side. Let's go find out. Not this one. I think it's up above still. Or this might be past it? This is the middle little gap, isn't it? Because this goes off over there. Which I think I already did all this. Pretty sure. Oops. Because I think I had the lantern for this part, didn't I? Oh no, wait, this goes back to green path. So I'm lower than I think I am. Yeah, I'm, like, pretty positive that's the case. There's nothing else that should be going down this far. Unless, wait, no, I am in the room with the gap. Yeah, so it should be over here, but I can't, so it opens from the other side then. Okay, seems like it, so... yeah. Unless I'm crazy. I mean, let's leave this room and go up from here. And if the next thing is just like a little alcove and then above that is the path back, then we'll know that we can't go any farther in that direction. Alcove, maybe that's the alcove? And that's the path back, okay. So I'm pretty sure that's everything for this. Alright. Alright, that's fine. It's free money, I guess. Take that. Fuck you, dumb motherfucker. Oh... wait, have I been over here? Yeah, that's the guy with the... okay. That's the needle art guy. Okay. Well, then I go back down into the right. That's all that I can think to do. There might be more in the Royal Waterways. I guess I could just get lost in the waterways again until I eventually find the map maker. Or I could check, because I have to go back to Dirtmouth anyway, I could check if the map is up there instead. Because they're having there's been one area where I had to buy the map from the shop up top. I don't remember which one it was, but... Oh, this falls back down here. Okay. I thought that was going to be the cliffs on the other end. Wait a sec, now I'm curious. So that's the gap and it falls off. What happens if I, like, crystal dash from up there? Because the cliffs keep going. Because Dirtmouth is, like, all the way past this by, like, a little ways. Let's try that. Ah, nope, fair enough. Oh, it does take me back to Dirtmouth. Oh, okay, that's cute at least. That's at least cute. Alright.
Bapanada.
No maps. Okay. Oops. So we just gotta go down to the Royal Waterway and figure it out there then. Okay. Alright, fair enough. King Station. Okay. Rest of the bench so that I don't forget. I like how it has a little glowing particle effect so that it really reminds you, please rest at this, because you probably didn't rest anywhere near it any time recently, so you're gonna end up getting fucked. I'm gonna go way far back. Okay, so there's like a path up here that I can jump up, I think, at least a little bit. Can I do this? Ooh, maybe, kinda? I don't know why this is like a, oh, maybe not. I can't jump up on that at all. At least not like that, I can't. Okay, fair enough. Because there is a little gap up kind of thing, so seems like there might be something up there, but not for me to know now, I suppose. Yeah, okay. I really don't know where else to go from here, so I'm just gonna go straight to... Oh, wait, what? I thought I would have done this before. Okay, maybe not. Oh, I can free him without even killing the guy, that's funny. But I don't think I can leave without killing the guy. No, I'm trapped. Okay, that's fine. That one attack pattern. Fair enough. Still not anything in this game that's too difficult. So it seems like even if you die to this guy, you can still free the grub for free. Fair enough. I could also go check if there's any rewards for new rewards for the grubs that I've saved, but I kind of doubt there's going to be like anything like main game important from that. I guess there could be, but I doubt it. Okay, there was a shortcut with a crazed NPC. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. Did she say anything new? In times past, I wouldn't have spoken with your likes, but now the rest of my cast are wonderfully, distantly deceased. If I didn't welcome you, I'd never have anyone to share my happiness with. Isn't life just wonderful? Okay, fair enough. Alright, back down to the waterway. I wonder why there's an entrance to the Royal Waterway beneath her house specifically. She must have been up to some shady shit. Okay. I'm gonna end up getting lost in here again. Oh. I need to listen up for the homie, my map making guy. I feel like I've explored most of this so far, but not enough to find the map maker apparently. Okay. Oof. Okay. I remember that because I think I have to, like, swim past that or something. I thought I would have done this. I guess not. Okay. Maybe I have to do this every single time? Ah, he jumps. I didn't know that. Okay, fair enough. Alright. I hear a grub guy. Oh, I see a little room over there. But there's no path over there. That's interesting. Was I down here? Yzma's Grove. Okay. Yzma's Tear. Acid shall be repelled. Swim in acidic waters without coming any harm. Okay. This, again, is very Super Metroid. You can tell, like, by some of the art direction. Like, having that kind of, like, dead thing that's, like, hung over with, like, a random, like, power-up. It seems like it's some, like, ancient being or something like that was on this planet in years past, or in the underground area. Planet and Metroid underground area in here. Or maybe it's some sort of, like, statue that people were worshipping or something like that. But at least it's of great importance, especially because it gives you a power that it doesn't seem like most beings have here. Not only is it important and powerful from a game perspective, it's also really important and powerful from even, like, a world and a character perspective, right? You don't really see many things swimming around in acid. So, you get an interesting bit of ludonarrative resonance there, I guess, even if it's kind of minor, in the sense that, like, the power-up itself, again, powers you up from a gameplay perspective, but because you understand how it powers you up from a gameplay perspective and how that's conveyed in the world through the art direction, through the world design, through the world building, everything like that, you also get an understanding of your importance in the world, or the importance of that power within the world and how that makes you more powerful within the world. Makes it not just feel like a game that you're playing, but makes you feel like a part of the world. You're there. That's you, dog. You are the hero. Look at you go. Might not be important in real life, but at least you're important here. I'm just kidding. Non-existent viewer that I just upset. Okay. Alright, what's over here? I still need a map. Have been here. Oh, okay, so I, like, over here, I, like, just barely missed the curse then. Okay. So, I believe that water area for me to swim in was over here. That also opens up another area that I can go to back in the, Fog Canyon. There's a thing that I can swim under over there, so... That's big, 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 big. Oh, hello. Nice. Okay. And this just takes me back to where I got the... Okay. So it doesn't seem like there's too much over here. Yzma's Grove is also interesting, so you assume that this is Yzma, essentially. Not really too much to that, but is Yzma a god? Is Yzma a dreamer? Or the dreamer's gods, right? There's a whole bunch of questions that it opens up. None of them are very important from a gameplay perspective, but it's still very interesting just in terms of the world design. I also don't know if the game answers those questions directly. It might be kind of like a lore thing through item descriptions and whatnot, which it seems like this game likes to do to convey its narrative to some extent, like a Souls game, but... So those things can puff up without getting hit. That's neat and nice, I guess. So I think this path... I feel like I've done, like, basically everything over here, so I think I'm safe to go back up. The only thing that I would have had to... really done in this direction. We're back in the Royal Waterways now, I assume. Oh? Actually, let's go up into the left. Let's see what's over that way, because I definitely went that way before. So I want to see what's up here then, because this might just loop back to where I already was, or maybe I'll get a map finally. I don't, like, need a map of this area. Wait, I knew that dead ended. Okay. Oh. Yeah, see, they can't swim in the acid. So clearly you are, like, OP now. You have some quality that makes you, like, more powerful in this world than, like, other standard creatures. I mean, obviously you already have that because of the double jump and the super dash and all that shit, but... Yeah, so this all loops back no matter which direction I go. I didn't really go over here. Okay. Well, that damages me. I think I explored everything over in this direction. Yeah, because that's the gated area that I went to. That's also the gated area, and then that's the thing. Okay. So I think I've done everything from over here. I mean, I can crystal dash back across the like spike area that runs through the place towards the King's Resting Grounds or whatever the fuck. But the only thing that could possibly do is get me to like the map maker or something. Which is not over here, because this just loops back around here. Can I go over here, actually? Is this where I came from, or is this a different way? This is a different way? But I don't know if I've been over here. Maybe I crystal dash past this? Oh, never mind. I crystal dash past this, I remember. But I didn't go up here. There's a grub. Rescue half of the imprisoned grubs. Okay. It's progress. Progress. And people keep telling me this game is really fucking long. I'm getting the vibe that that might be less true than some people were telling me. Alright, well. So then it's going to be over this way, Kingdom's Edge. This is the other area that I didn't really explore, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I don't remember if I went down over that way to the left. Oh, there's a map maker over here. That's nice, at least. Yeah, this is the area where I didn't get too deep into. But there is a map maker over here. So let's go grab that guy. Is that a dead bug? Okay. I'm kind of assuming this area isn't this big just based off of what it is from a world and lore perspective, but I could be wrong. Again, that's another really interesting thing that shows like a lot of cohesion with the world design, both between the world design and the level design, right? The worlds seem to be very centered around this kingdom, right? This part and this part, right? Everything else is kind of like an offshoot from there. So like this place over here, it's an offshoot for a reason. There was, I guess it belonged to the queen or some sort of queen. I don't know if it was the queen or whatever. This place is also kind of an offshoot. This place is an offshoot, right? But when you get a place called Kingdom's Edge, and it's like far off to the right of here already, I don't have it on the map yet, you just assume that the level itself isn't going to be that big, right? Like, maybe it'll be wide, maybe there'll be a bit to explore, maybe a lot of verticality, but it probably isn't going to be very long. There's not going to be, because it wouldn't make sense from a world perspective, right? Like, who was out here? Unless there's some kind of design thing out here. So maybe there was some sort of, like, race that was, like, outcasted here or some shit like that.
Make him noise.
Isn't this a cozy hole? I've been venturing about that wilderness beside here and thought a moment's break was well called for. Okay, wilderness. Okay, so maybe there is going to be something more. So that's kind of like the deadline, borderline between the kingdom and like whatever else may lay beyond. The landscape's all rather serene this side of the city, and I skipped it. All right. I'll take the map. Judging by this wall, the city's folks seemed hesitant to build further into these caverns. I wonder what kept them at bay. See, that's interesting. I don't know either. I want to find that out. Something up here. Oh, this loops back around to an area that I've already been to. City of Tears. But there's no... just blocked off with doors. There's no lever over here. Okay, interesting. Whatever. Another grub. Take that. I wonder if, like, if I beat the game, essentially, or, like, beat, like, the main stuff in the game, if I can get a, buy a map with, like, the rest of the grubs or some shit. So I know where to collect them. Because if I had to look it up, it would probably be fucking cancer trying to remember which ones I actually got, which ones I didn't. Because I don't think that there's... Can't access the map. There we go. Oh, this is a whole ass. What the fuck? I can't. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's like a thing marked around to show you all the different grubs that you got. What the fuck is over there on the right? Why is it such a long, like, path over there? So I'm assuming if this is up here, this is... So I was in that big, long, vertical room right, like, here. I can't zoom in, but, like, right in the center of the map right there. And now I, like, went up, and I can't go up farther, but it goes to King's Station. How do I open these? You'd assume there's a lever, but apparently not. Okay. That's alright, that's alright. Or no, they're... Wait, I'm confused. Okay, I don't understand. Or this is the path up from where I was? No? I don't know where I am right now. I'm lost. Not gonna lie. All I can do is explore. Not all those who wander are lost, baby. Sometimes you just gotta explore. Find where you are. Maybe you'll find who you are on the way. Okay. Okay. Interesting. There's like some weird tree thing growing over here. I don't think I can go up further than that. It's not as of right now. Got the acid shit, so I can go over here. That's quite nice. I feel like I saw an NPC, like, outside of the game. Like, I've seen an NPC that looks like it would fit into this area. Okay, I'm assuming that I'm kind of, like, right over here. Like, I'm, like, right next to the bench now. Maybe? What hit me? Wait, what? Am I stupid? Did it summon something and I just didn't see it? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, the bench is up from here, so I'm down below over this way? That doesn't make sense. Or I'm over here and there's a separate bench. This is destructible. Okay. Wanderer's Journal. So I'm like on the surface now. Oh, yeah, I went an entirely different direction. Weird. Okay. So I've been in that room with the really tall thing, but I just haven't explored all of it. And then off to the left, that's what loops back. Or no, it's that room down there. And then that goes up, but then we have the two doors and then that links over there. So I just... Or I can go and then it loops back. I don't understand. I don't understand what the point of that shortcut is. Okay. Weird. So this is like some expeditionary camp where they tried to like see how far shit goes, but it was too cold and they all ended up dying. Like an Antarctic kind of expeditionary thing. Do I get to go out into the snow? I'm still underground for now. This is a lot for... Oh, Hornet. This is a lot farther than I would have expected to go. And Hornet's right here. So you pursue the deeper truth. It isn't one the weak could bear. Who the fuck is Hornet? What is her, like, relevance to this world? I assume it's her. I don't know. Prove yourself ready to face it. I'll not hold back. My needle is lethal, and I'd feel no sadness in a weakling's demise. Show me you can accept this kingdom's past and claim responsibility for its future. Okay. I kind of forget how to fight this thing. I think I've only fought her once at this point, but I saw her like a second time or some shit. Oh, that's right. She does that. Okay. I think that parry attack is new, though. Okay, let's heal really quick. Oops. I thought she was going to do something else entirely. Ah, that went farther than I expected. And there's that attack. I need to be more prepared for her attacks. I'm just kind of mashing at this point. Alright, let's go and heal. The fuck is that? That's a brand new attack. And why are those things still out there? Can I attack them? Oh, I have to destroy them to... I've gotcha. And I'm dead. Okay, fair enough. I see it, though. I see it. I do really feel like even some of these fights, like some fights feel more D-pad, some fights feel more analog stick. That feels more analog stick to me. It feels like you kind of need more like responsive, like really quick, like turning around and shit like that. I also don't really like the fact that some boss fights you have to reclaim your ghost inside the actual boss arena. Sometimes you reclaim it outside. Yeah, because this one's outside, but I've also had ones like the actually, no, I take it back. The one where I reclaimed the ghost inside was the Wanderer Knights or something, the multi-boss right before the second mask that I got in the City of Tears. And I guess they don't actually spawn in as a boss yet when you have to fight the ghost, even though it's in the arena, so it's not that big of a deal. Ah, I don't know why I did that. Fair enough. Ah, that was stupid. Oh, she was staggered. Fuck. Oops. That was a mispress. Okay, that's fine. I'm playing kind of stupid right now. She's not quite as bad as Lost Kin, but... Okay. I gotta get 2 heals. Ah, only 1. Okay. It's a little bit hard to predict, but... I think I get 1 heal. It's free. I wonder if she can get hit by those spikes if I hit them into her. Ooh, that was kind of close. That was me being stupid. Doesn't look like she can get hit by the spikes. Okay, I don't know why I like expected her to land when she clearly didn't. Fair enough. That's 1 free heal. Nice. Another free heal. I don't know why I'm jumping when I don't need to. Just being stupid. Fair enough. 2 heals. Nice. Fair enough. Ah, I should have healed there. Okay. Nice. So strong. You could do it if you had the will. But could you raise your nail once knowing its tragic conception? But could you raise your nail once knowing its tragic conception and knowing yourself, conception? Then do it, Ghost of Hallownest. Head onward. Burn that mark upon your shell and claim yourself as king. As king. That's the goal here? Okay. What's up, VodCon? Welcome back. You've missed the last couple streams. I'm like 20 hours into the game. You were so excited. It's okay. I'll make a video about this game. You'll be able to see the whole thing if you want to watch it. Cast off shell. King's Brand. You watch the VOD, it's okay? Oh, that's cute. Thank you. Thank you, VodCon. That's cute. I appreciate your support. I always see that there's like 30, 40 views on my VODs, and I'm like, first of all, who the fuck is watching these? Second of all, how are these not my live viewers? Okay. Hallownest shall recognize a new ruler. The kingdom's gates will open. Did you play offline? Nope. So I've been online so far. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Hello. The kingdom's gates, is that the palace grounds thing? Oh, okay. Oh, she rescued me. Oh, that's cute. I guess I don't know if that's the last Hornet encounter. Alright, interesting. So I'm assuming it's this thing over here that opened up or something? Or maybe it's up here, because there's also these things over here? I don't know. Thoughts on the game so far? Okay. 70v1 feels late, man. I've been trying to grind out this game before Silksong comes out. You can't expect more of me. I'll tell you what. If I beat, because I'm not going to 100% or 112% the game before Silksong comes out. I'm just going to do kind of like the main content and then probably come back later after I play Silksong. I'll tell you what, if I'm able to do the main stuff before Silksong comes out, like on Thursday or some shit, I'll set it up, whether on stream or otherwise. Okay, so thoughts on the game so far. I'm going to start with a contrast. I don't want this to sound like negative, okay? And this isn't a negative thought on the game or anything like that. I'm going to start with a contrast only because I've talked about this with a couple of other people, and I feel like it's the easiest way to set up into my thoughts, okay? So, to lay, like, the groundwork, Hollow Knight obviously is a Metroidvania. There's nothing new there. My background personally with Metroidvanias is primarily Super Metroid and Symphony of the Night. The only other Metroidvania that I can recall playing to any other like significant extent is Axiom Verge. And Axiom Verge is, of course, I mean, it was the other like really big, massive like main Metroidvania next to Hollow Knight for a while, and it was supposed to be traditionally more inspired by Super Metroid, whereas this was more inspired by Symphony of the Night, or at least that's how it seemed from the outside looking in. Playing Hollow Knight so far, it seems akin to neither of them, right? Which is interesting, and in a very different way, right? I didn't expect it to be that much like that. Symphony of the Night is very much the kind of thing where you explore the castle, you get like a lot of different like upgrades, you find a lot of different like side stuff. It's not necessarily hard, but you like level up. Can be more difficult at the beginning of the game, you get very overpowered and it becomes like easier kind of thing. Super Metroid is significantly more focused on exploration. Combat's a part of it, and combat is even a part of like platforming and exploration and stuff like that, right? Hollow Knight is more, how do I put this? Hollow Knight is more focused on the world. Symphony of the Night is more focused on exploring Dracula's castle, and a lot of the world building comes second. Super Metroid is very focused on exploring the alien world, and world building comes second, right? There are other Metroid games that do a much better job at world building than Super Metroid. Hollow Knight is very much like you are exploring because you want to know more about the world. There's mysteries about the world. There's this kingdom that's been set up that died off, like that sort of thing. You want to explore more about it, right? I just got to this like far off Kingdom's Edge area, right? One of the reasons why I want to explore this is because it seems interesting. Why is it the edge of the kingdom? Why didn't people explore out here, right? If I go like a little bit farther, just to show you something that I saw recently. Over here, right, there's this little area with a tent and people that are dead in the snowed out area. It kind of seems like an expeditionary force that was trying to explore more to expand out the kingdom to see what else might be out there, and they died doing that. Kind of like an Antarctic expedition, right? That indicates to me 5-head wine time. True! Get the fucking wine out, dog. I got black coffee. That's the best that I can offer. That focus on world building and exploration and kind of like a natural sort of, they're just it's like a dead world with things like spread around that indicate some sort of story, some sort of kingdom, some sort of whatever that existed here before. That's very akin to Dark Souls, right? Less akin to Elden Ring, more akin to Bloodborne, less akin to Sekiro, very much akin to Dark Souls. And I think that's the main comparison to me that I want to start with before I just add on like a couple of other thoughts about the game. Dark Souls is a game that is very much, I don't remember if we talked about this, if you've played like Dark Souls 1 or anything like that especially, but Dark Souls is a game that's very much focused on, it's a dead world, there was a kingdom here that was established, it died off, you're here to fulfill some sort of prophecy, right? That's very akin to Hollow Knight. You're here, you don't necessarily know why. It seems like there's some sort of prophecy that you need to fulfill. At least I'm learning that now, is a little bit less clear before. There was a kingdom here that's dead. Everything that was like smarter essentially or more aware is pretty much dead except for a few NPCs. So all of the royals, for example, are husks of their former selves. And that aspect is very much akin to Dark Souls. These to me are like almost 1-to-1. Another aspect of that is that it seems like most of the storytelling in the game, not that one, happens, for example, through like these sorts of things. So slow, fat, and easily vanquished, common threads in those who forget their calling and forsake their duties, right? You get like a little bit of information about the enemy and what it's supposed to be doing through descriptions or through item descriptions, I believe, as well, right? A little bit relic from Hallownest Pass. This item now holds a little value except for those who dedicated to the kingdom's history. Or no. A journal left behind by a long dead traveler. The words are written in a forgotten dialect and difficult to understand that tells you about the world. Official seal of the kingdom of Hallownest, symbolizing the authority of the kingdom's knights. That is very akin to Dark Souls. So essentially what it is, you've got a world that has a narrative or a story baked into it. It's hidden underneath. You have to discover it yourself, and you find out the narrative through that, okay? Very akin to Dark Souls. Then another thing, because it does seem like the game was kind of trying to angle towards Dark Souls in that way, you then get the combat. And the combat, again, is kind of similar-ish to Souls in like a general way that it's punishing, requires a lot of timing and positioning, and has like builds that's akin to Souls, right? It's not like 1-to-1, but on a macro level, it's sort of similar in that way. Okay. That's kind of the end of that comparison with Dark Souls, right? The thoughts on those aspects of the game, because I only really bring out that comparison to show kind of what the establishment of the game is, right? And to me, it's easiest to compare it to Dark Souls just because it seems so akin. Dark Souls pulls from like a ton of other stuff, so it's kind of harder to just say, Dark Souls is replicating this thing. You have to talk about all these different individual elements and mechanics and systems of Dark Souls to talk about what makes it. Hollow Knight, it feels like you can just use Dark Souls as a really big reference point to jump into what it feels like the game is trying to do. So from a storytelling and an exploration perspective, I feel like it does it incredibly well so far. I think that it is very fascinating to me that it feels like there's less... So far, it feels like there's less branching paths that you can only go through once you get like a new upgrade that is especially everywhere in Super Metroid. A little bit less pronounced in Symphony of the Night, but still very much there. But the game focuses on making it so that every single like bit of exploration tells you a bit more about the world. It sacrifices a little bit of that puzzle solving for world building, which I think is totally fine. It's very unique for a Metroidvania. This is the first like truly like story narrative based Metroidvania that I feel like I've played. The combat, because I was having a little bit of a debate about this with someone last night. The combat is good. I like the combat. It's a little bit simplistic to me. The combat, It is one of the most... It requires a lot of precision, right? It requires you to be fairly precise with attacking, fairly precise with platforming, fairly precise with positioning, fairly precise with timing, all of that sort of stuff. And it's a very like fast and fluid kind of system. You can turn back and forth really quick. You can like attack really quick. You can upgrade your attack. You get dashes. You get all these sorts of things that makes combat a lot easier. But all it really comes down to at the end of the day is jumping, moving around, dashing. I would kind of include dashing as like another form of moving around, and then attacking. And that pretty much no matter how you build, you might get spells and stuff, or you do get spells and you might use spells more, right? You might build more for spells. That's kind of it. That's kind of all there is to the game. And that's cool, that's good. And I can compare it in my brain to another action platformer that I love, Castlevania Rondo of Blood. I feel like that's the hardest platformer game that I've played. That game is a little bit different in the sense that the platforming, the movement's a little bit more punishing. You move more slowly. The jumping is less exact, but you also take a fuck ton of damage when you get hit. It's very precise when you have to hit, like all of that sort of stuff. Hollow Knight feels like that, like a more simple action platformer game, but like with a few more things added on. So more, more movement options, more like spells, like that sort of stuff, right? Granted, I don't even know if I'm halfway through the game yet. I've heard very like conflicting information on where I am through the game. So it might be that later on there's going to be a ton more shit, right? That's significantly more challenging. But as of right now, that kind of feels like it's the core, and then there's modifiers from there. That's not a bad thing, mind you. That's not a bad thing. A game having a simplistic core combat system can actually work incredibly well. A lot of, why can't I think of the name? Mascot fighters? No. What the fuck am I thinking of? Like Devil May Cry and stuff. I don't know why I can't think of, like, Bayonetta, like those styles of games. I don't know why I can't think of the... Whatever. Point being is just that in those games have very core or simple core combat systems that you can build upon. With a lot of different combos, a lot of different spells, a lot of different abilities and stuff. But at its core, it's still like very simplistic, as opposed to a Souls game where it's more like a very like wide breadth of possibilities of things that you can do with different builds and stuff. You can like pull from different parts to make different builds, but each and every single playthrough might be like fairly different. Yeah, so I would say that so far it's kind of like on the macro scheme, getting through Hollow Knight feels very fun because it's drawing me forward to find all these different things throughout the world and to find out more about the world, to be more ingratiated in it. It does a really good job at making me feel like I'm a part of the world, but navigating through it on a moment-to-moment basis, the platforming's fun, not quite as good as something like Celeste or as challenging as something like Celeste. That's just a random example. And then the combat's fun, but not nearly as depthy as something like Dark Souls. So it's sort of the thing where it's like a really deep world and then like a relatively simplistic way to navigate through the world. And I feel like there's like a little bit of like a mismatch between these two things so far, whereas like you get this really high investment from the world and a little bit less investment from the gameplay. Did you get more charm notches, or are you experimenting with charms? Admittedly, not as much. I fully admit that, and maybe I am like missing an okay bit about the game with that. I've pretty much been using these since the beginning. I've gotten an okay amount of charms, and I've been reading what they do. But I haven't really... Yeah, especially because, like, admittedly, I have an issue of not liking using spells in games where I can just hit instead. Usually, if I do spell type stuff, it's on like a second or whatever playthrough. From my understanding, this game kind of encourages you to use everything a little bit more, so I probably do need to experiment a little bit more. And maybe the game does feel a little bit more depthy with spells. To me, so far, with the spells that I have used, it feels just kind of like a modifier on top of stuff, but also it's kind of fun to brute force bosses low W. I agree! I fully agree. 1,000,000% agree, and that's also something that I really like, right? Is the fact that, like, for example, Mantis Lords, I beat before I got a single, like, needle upgrade, right? I beat them relatively quickly on, like, my third try. I don't know if that's very impressive. I had somebody in chat that was telling me that it took them, like, 50 tries or some shit like that. Cinema Mantis Lords, cool-ass boss fight. I also, yeah, I beat Lost Kin, and that was, like, another thing that was cool to just kind of, like, you know, figure out my, like, one, like, pattern that I was going to do throughout the boss and, like, beat it that way. Again, all relatively simplistic. It feels like with like a bit of a modifier, like I could have done more spells, I could have done more whatever, but I was just kind of like exemplifying that it's just kind of like one like straightforward way to approach the game. Still fun, but it's a lot more, I would use the term arcadey so far. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. It just is what it is. Let me actually look over some of these more. Someone's Weaver Links to give the Lonely Bear some companionship and protection. I mean, that sounds decent. Maybe I could use that instead of one of these. I feel like I've noticed that this doesn't actually do much. Like, maybe it does, and I just haven't, like, noticed it. Clap 10 out of 10 analysis. Thank you, thank you. Also thoughts on the music. I absolutely feel strong, man. It's so good. True. Yeah, I feel like I don't have that much to offer here because I don't do music stuff very much. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I think that it's, like, amazing. If there was like a moment that I noticed where it like blends really well with like the gameplay or has some sort of like interesting motif, then I'll like bring that up or whatever. But all that I have to say is, as a gamer bro, is that it sounds really good. Good job, Team Cherry. Nice. Proud of you. Makes it easier to escape from dangerous situations, or will remain invulnerable for longer. Oh, iframes. More iframes is nice. I feel like this thing is good for exploration, but it's not that good for boss fights. I feel like so far I do kind of like the charms that I have so far for exploration. I just need to remember more to switch my charms for boss fights, because there are definitely charms that would be more useful for boss fights, I think. So like this might be more useful than this. This might be more useful than this. Clip by FODCon. I'll watch that later, dog. Omega lol. Uh-oh. Wait, is this something bad? Hold on a sec. What is this? Oh. Okay, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. I fuck up some basic platforming sometimes. We don't talk about that. Gain soul when taking damage. I like that. That's actually something that I should probably equip during a boss fight, but I'm close to death. The bear strength will increase. Yeah, all of these I feel like are just really good. All of those are really good for boss fights, but for exploration, I kind of feel like I mostly like what I have right now. To be fair, I think this is super late into the stream, Lil W. Yeah, I think that was in my 10-hour stream, and that was like 7 or 8 hours in or some shit. Oh, well. That didn't happen. Anyway. Oops. New strat. We're just gonna run past everything. Alright, I guess I can kill this guy. Okay, that works. It's so hard to go back from talking brain to locked the fuck in brain. That's a skill that I need to get better at. Oh, I've not been down here. What the fuck? How many hits do these things take? What the hell? Fave / most memorable boss fight. So far, I feel like it's Lost Kin, but I feel like that's kind of like just by default, given the fact that Lost Kin feels like the most like in-depth boss fight that I've done so far. Granted, I do like Mantis Lords a lot. Like, I think that Mantis Lords is really well designed and shows you kind of how to it like preps you for the type of like fighting that you're going to be doing like later on in the proper part of the boss fight. Oh, I guess I'll take that. And the Mantis Lords themselves just look really cool. That's pure fucking aura farming, 1,000,000%. But I think Lost Origin is a little bit more like involved. Lost Kin is a little bit more involved and requires like more attention, while also seeming like designed in a really cool way. And also, you're still prepped by beating the Broken Vessel first, right? So you kind of like get like a sort of similar effect to the Mantis Lords by the fact that you beat the Broken Vessel, who's like relatively similar. You fight Lost Kin, who's depthier, does more damage and that kind of thing, and requires you to be more precise than you might have been against the Broken Vessel. I think that that's really cool. And I imagine from what I've played of like Souls games and stuff, typically the way that that kind of shit works is that when you fight somebody who's a little bit more involved in kind of the early to mid-game or mid-game kind of thing like that, like Lost Kin, typically the rest of the bosses afterwards are going to be more like that. It's kind of like an early hint into the more difficult boss fights, so I tend to prefer that kind of stuff, or appreciate that kind of stuff a lot. So probably my favorite boss fight so far, but I don't know that I've done, apart from that, Mantis Lords, I don't know that I've done too many like crazy impressive boss fights yet. I did the Wanderer Knights before that mask. Those guys were all right. The one before the mask in City of Tears over here, or Watcher Spires, Watcher Knights, I think they were called. That's all right. And then Dream guy in the Soul Sanctum, he was also all right. Not very challenging. Those are the like main boss fights that I've done so far. A lot of the other ones have just kind of been like easier, or whatever the fuck. I don't want to say like throwaway because they're still cool, but like more like 1-2 phase kind of thing. So, ooh, that's a bigger one. Okay, well, I'm good. I guess I gotta kill it for the bestiary actually. I don't remember if because I've asked like a bunch of people about like the 100%, like what's actually necessary for the 100% or the 112% or whatever. Okay, I feel like this is a thing that you can kind of just do with a lot of the shit, because like I was having somebody in my chat yesterday kind of telling me that the combat's very depthy, you know, can avoid damage, you can do all this stuff, and like yes you can, but it feels like you can also just like Zerg stuff, take like a fuck ton of damage, just keep like hitting it like over and over and over again, and then you get enough soul to heal up anyway. Not as doable in a boss fight always, but in like regular combat it's like, is that depthy? I don't know. It's not bad, it's still fun, but Jesus fuck. But yeah, I've had like a couple different people tell me kind of what's necessary for the 100% or 112%. I don't remember if people said the bestiary completing that was necessary, but feel like it's something I kind of got to do at some point, right? Oh, okay, I know where I am now. Yeah, now I'm down in that bottom right area, and this keeps going. Is this a boss fight? Okay, let's go inside of this house really quick. Oh, another thing that I haven't used yet. I keep forgetting I have needle arts. I actually completely, and we're about to learn another one. I keep forgetting that I even have those. How did you find me down here where the world ends? Yes, I know where you're here. You came to learn nail art from the legendary nail master Oro. It is the law of the great nail sage that I must pass down my teachings to those who are worthy. But no law forbids me from exacting a payment for my time. If you truly wish to train under me, prove it with Geo. Okay. Oh. Okay, I don't have enough yet. Those who do not share their strength will never learn. My master used to say that. Substitute Geo for strength, and you'll have my own views on the matter. Be gone. Yes, sir. Actually, I have like 3 fucking grand in the bank. It's way too fucking far for me now. I love the Mantis show respect after you defeat them. Absolute cinema, true. Hard agree. Hard agree. I know that there's stuff like that in some of the Souls games that I've played so far. What else is there? God. There's like some stuff where like I don't remember if it's specifically that enemies don't attack you, but there's like something like akin to that. I mean, it is cool in Elden Ring, and I never remember the name of the area, the like Mage Academy. That after you beat Renala. Oh wait, I can hit this thing. Okay. Oh wait, does it have a? Oh, Stronger Brothers. Okay. After you beat Renala, she becomes the person who lets you respec. So she just becomes like an NPC. There's interesting stuff like that. Oh, this is it. Okay. Feel strong, man. Uh-oh. I feel like there's so many different things with this. Like this type of shit in the game that I don't know what it is in the slightest. I'm assuming that maybe this was the nail art sage, the nail sage or whatever. But I feel like this is all like shit that like I wouldn't know without like other lore information or whatever. Okay. So I gotta come back to learn the nail art once I get my money up, not my funny up. And then I can loop back. I didn't explore like this top left stuff, so I guess let's go over here. Are we using fucking DGG emotes in my chat now? What the fuck? Are you a DGGia, Fodcon? DGGL. I'm so mad that doesn't work on Twitch anymore. I was Twitch Prime sub to Destiny for like fucking years, and they ruined my streak. I had to subscribe to him on his website now. Oops. Goodbye. 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 Oh, is this a path up? Kind of. I don't know if I can reach that right now. See, I can just run past all those guys, do absolutely nothing, and still heal up, and I'm perfectly fine. There's no consequence for that. Okay. Like, that's one of the things that I was talking about with the person last night, is that they were trying to argue that the game makes you engage with all of the systems and mechanics, like, very constantly, but, like, does it if I can just do that? Granted, it's not a boss fight, but does it make me engage with everything all the time? You can kind of do that in Dark Souls as well. I'm not saying that's a thing that's particular to Hollow Knight, but... Okay, so I think I'm down in this pool thing down here. There's a path over to the left and then up right there, but there's also, like, up and then left. Oh, wait, this is where I started. Oh, wait, so this should actually be this room over here, I think. So I should be able to go straight up. I feel like one DGG emote that I say all the time that I feel like nobody actually knows what the fuck I'm talking about is oh, no, I'm up here. Okay, so that's actually down there. So I'm like right here right now, so I have to keep going up. Okay. Yeah, one DGG emote that nobody knows is Wicked. Wicked, like Yeehaw. I feel like those are two things that live like rent free in my head, and they just don't exist in any other context. I don't even know if Yeehaw is still an emote. That was during the fucking Pepe versus Yee wars back in the good old days, before the allegations. Aware. Jesus fuck. Rare Pepe, wicked, true, aware. Are you Yee or Pepe? I don't even know. You know what, Fuckon? I don't even know if you were like in DGG early enough to like know those memes. But are you Yee or Pepe? What are you voting on, huh? Let's try to go all the way up here, I guess, because I haven't been up here. I think this dead ends at the top anyway. Oh, so the blue stuff's over here. This is like a secret passage? Gotcha. Rare Pepe, I wonder. True. I was a year, so we are now mortal enemies. Sorry. It is what it is. Nothing I can do. Some people choose the more, dumb fuck options. Yep, some people choose the more dumb fuck options. What can I do about that? Pepe's just too basic. Yee is like, I mean, Yee didn't originate in DGG, but like, it's more specific to that. No other community uses Yee for fucking anything. Oh, who are you?
Orb, tiny thing, you climb high, seek the knowledge of these lands.
This ashen place is Grave of Worm. Once told it came to die, but what is the death for that ancient being? But what is death for that ancient being? More transformation, methinks. This failed kingdom is product of the being spawned from that event. Okay, so this is like, this entire place is like where the worm went to die. I've heard a lot about the pale worm. There were those people that were Destiny. There were people that were like worshiping it, as well as like praising the sun, essentially like fucking Solaire. Over in the Mantis area, I don't but they all got like corrupted by something, so I don't know. Tiny thing. Oh, the mark of worm you bear. Is it change you seek or to save this ruin? That was what I just got from the abandoned shell. Oh, so that's what that thing was the worm. So I went inside of the worm to get it. So the king had like the mandate of the worm or something, and now I have it. And the king's dead. That choice is yours. Always the smallest creatures that attempts the largest things. True. This falling ashes molt. The worm's corpse decaying, endless, serene, sad. With its light gone, the world is smaller. Don't mistake, I'm not a worm. Orm, too small I am, too many limbs. No foresight like those old things. Bardoon. So what are you then, bruh? For quiet retreat that I climb up here, away from spitting creatures. Ormph, yes. High up, away from simple minds, lost to light. There's a different kind of unity, rejection of the worm's attempt at order. I resist the light's allure, union it may offer, but also a mind bereft of thought. To instinct alone a bug is reduced. This sounds a lot like Elden Ring in the sense that like, Radagon and Marika. That Marika rules by like the mandate of the Elden Beast, as you find out at the end of the game. That it's kind of like a god who's controlling the god queen in order to kind of get everybody to follow that religion governmental order type of thing. But it's all like come down from this god, but the god offers the protection of everybody can kind of go back through the Erd tree to be like continuously resurrected, essentially. Interesting. Be on your way then. It's rest I'll return to, though in these times sleep oft proves uneasy. Okay. Off we get. Oh, he's snoring. That's cute. That's a cute touch. Oops. Okay. Losing soul hearts so easily. I feel like soul hearts are rarer in this game than I thought they would have been. Also, I'm assuming that... No, I know for a fact that soul heart stuff regens. Never mind. I've seen it happen. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Ooh. Oh, can I go over here? Oh, no, it's down and then up. Oh. Fuck you. You have a favorite area, something you really like or is really impressive to you. Ooh. Not that. Let me think about it for a sec, actually. What's down here? This is where I came from? No, this goes over here. I don't think I've been in here. A favorite area. A locked padded door. What the fuck? Okay. Who the fuck is that guy? What the? Where am I? Okay, so I remember this, because I was on the other side of these doors before. Another thing? Okay. Can't read that sign. So there must be like... Is this just like a simple key lock, or... Interesting. This thing can't go this far, okay. Favorite area? I feel like this is a weird take, because I know that there was a person in chat before hating on this area. I kind of liked Deep Nest. It felt mazy in the way that the waterways did, but felt a little bit more navigable. Like I knew what was going on a little bit more, which I feel like maybe is confusing to people. I also feel like it had a really neat like platforming challenge, which is the only real like platforming challengey thing that I got like stuck on for a little bit, where you kind of have to like keep bouncing, like sword bouncing off of different guys and stuff. Monka S Deep Nest. Yeah, Deep Nest is freaky as fuck. And I know for a fact that my girlfriend would get crazy freaked out by this, because that thing where the spider spawn by like going up to like your monitor and then like crawling like off really quick. She is terrified of spiders, so she would not be able to play that portion of the game. But I feel like that was interesting. Mantis Village is really cool for a lot of the reasons that you said. You know, the Mantis Lords are really cool. The fact that the guys all like bow to you, the regular Mantisae, after Mantises, I don't fucking know. After you kill the Mantis Lords, the fact that there's like an area that you get an upgrade in that you can't go to until you beat the Mantis Lords, because the one Mantis like closes the gate, but then afterwards he kind of like bows to you, so it's like still open. That's really cool, but the area is just so small, it's hard to say that that's... Yeah, City of Tears is cool, but it's a little bit basic unless you get to the Soul Sanctum or Watcher Spire, but again, smaller areas. I would say, I mean, I like Crystal Peak, it's interesting. Resting Grounds is really cool, but there's less to like do there. Green Path is cool, but a little bit basic. I would say that the only other area that really stands out to me is the Ancient Basin. Primarily just because, like, I'm sure there's more to it that I haven't seen yet, but I think I just really like the design of it. It's also kind of difficult, like that, like a little area down here where you kind of have to go down and like around to come back up to go to where the Broken Vessel is, and you get the double jump upgrade. I thought that whole area was really cool in concept, I suppose. I guess I don't know what the concept is supposed to be, but the fact that it's like hidden underneath the actual like City of Tears, which is like the royal place with like the aristocrats and stuff, and it seems like the king is supposed to be down here at the palace grounds. Makes sense from like, I guess, a bug perspective that the king is more powerful, so he's lower, I guess. As well as just the fact that it seems like some ancient, like buried, mysterious place. It reminds me of it kind of reminds me of Crumbling Farum Azula in Elden Ring, which I also like. Is stream lagging or is it my internet? It might be lagging a little bit. I don't know if I could change this on the fly, though. I don't know if this works. Oh, it seems like the stream's lagging a lot, huh? Yeah? Or maybe not? Is it like micro stutters, or is it like really like super big skips and stuff? Because I think what's happening is that my I go with like a bitrate that's supposed to be for like partners or whatever the fuck, but I guess I don't get consistently served that bitrate as much as I would want through the connection for that bitrate. So it leads to unstable connection. Refresh and it's fine now. Okay. We'll stick with that. Just let me know. If you notice, like, again, I don't know if it was micro stutters or like a fuck ton of like huge like skips and stuff. If you notice it again, the only solution would be that I think I would have to restart the stream, because I just don't know if the changed bitrate applies without restarting the stream. You missed everything Uh-oh. You must be talking about my favorite area? You heard Deep Nest. There was one other thing that I went over a little bit, but we'll go over it again. Very quick. Oops. The hell is this? It's like a fucking frog? Okay. Nice. Okay. Nothing over here, just random dead dude. Fair enough. Am I still lagging? It says that I have an unstable bitrate still, but let me know, dog. You guys notice anything? It's fine for me. Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, did you miss me talking about the area that I liked after Deep Nest, or feels okay, man? True. For now. For now. Twitch always comes back to haunt you. Nothing's perfect on Twitch. Never get comfortable. They want to keep you on your fucking toes. Maybe you're a view bot. Get out. You're about to get purged, FodCon. You're not real. You are a bot. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Okay. I don't know what's over here. Seems like I'm heading towards the Coliseum of Fools. Twitch, fix your shit. True. Wokuka. True. Oh, I remember what this is. Yeah, because this is in that elevator shaft. Okay. So let's go see what's over to the right then. Sweatstiny. You should be scared. They're coming for you. They're coming for you. You can't evade them. They're coming for you. This is the Coliseum. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, they're not dead. They're just chained up. Aha! Another warrior finds their way to our fair Coliseum. Is he chained up willingly? Fucking masochistic ass. Ours is the final destination for all seeking trials of intense and deadly combat. All one has to do is place their mark upon their trial board of choice, and lo, the arena's gate will open. There's a small fee attached to each trial, but I'm sure as skilled a combatant as yourself will accrue to wealth of geo. Now, before you draw your nail and rush eagerly to battle, I'll offer one quick word of advice. There's a warrior's pit just below here, where others like yourself await their own trials. I'd strongly advise using it to rest up before placing your mark. Oh, and have no doubt, I'm a fearsome warrior myself. Knock, knock. Georgia Lewis. How are you? Hello. Did you get a hearty hey-ho belching welcome to the stream directly in your eardrums? Oh, and have no doubt, I'm a fearsome warrior myself. Don't go judging me by my size or my current constraint. Fucking freaky-ass freak. The Coliseum beckons us both. I'll be back in battle soon. Make a contribution, you can enter the trial of the warrior. Sure. Good, thanks for asking. How about you? I'm chillin', Georgia. I'm chillin'. When people don't answer my questions and they say shit like this, it makes me think that you're a bot or you're gonna ask me to buy your art. Which one is it, Georgia? Tell me, let me know. How's the stream going? I didn't even answer you. Art guy, true. I'll buy your art. Nah, I'm a human. Okay. What's up, Georgia? Stream's going nice. My bitrate was too high, but it seems like it's fine now. Very well, then. A new trial is open to you. I hope your performance is spectacular. Alright, so I go down here and then rest on a bench, I think. Oh, what the fuck is this fucking H.R. Geiger-ass room? Oh, this guy. What do you want, Kerr? Have you come to laugh at me as well? Fools, did you never consider that being trapped in this cage was precisely what I intended? Yes, by all means, release me into your arena. I am Zote the Mighty, and as soon as I draw my nail life ender, your laughter will turn into terror. True. Leave me be, you lowly worm. I must rest before my great battle. Pray we do not meet in the arena. Okay, goodbye. Good luck. I like Zote. I don't know why people hate Zote. There's a person who comes to my stream who's a Zote hater. I like Zote. We're Zote fans in this stream. If you don't like Zote, get the fuck out. Leave. Oh my god. That's violent. Oh, secret area. Nice. Okay, what's over here? Door. We love Zote. Feels okay, man. True. Zote haters fucking demolished. Blown the fuck out. God damn. It looks like I can't jump back up directly from here. No, maybe I can. Because it depends on how far down it goes. Maybe it might be tough. Oh, that's a lot of soul. I don't need it at all, but I'll take it anyway. Okay. This is new. That's a boss? Do you go down here? Okay, not a boss. Just holding a king's idol. That's one of those sell items, right? Yeah, it's just a sell item. For me, I remember going to Green Path for the first time. The contrast between the deadly windy area at the start of the game and the very lush paths, sparkling water and stuff really wowed me. Also, I love the overgrown, lush, naturey vibe. So, yeah, no, I hard agree with that. I do think that in the context of this game, Green Path is very impressive because of how dead. Oh, I don't like that you can't open the map while you're in water. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the first area in the game, the Forgotten Crossroads, is like very dead, and that feels like it's kind of the purpose. Like it's supposed to give you the vibe that not only is this world dead, but also that this place was maybe more intended just as a crossroads to all of the different more important areas in the game, or in the world, I should say, all the different areas where people might have lived, done more business, that kind of thing. And Green Path is a super big contrast to that. I think for me, I'm kind of like used to that sort of contrast in these sorts of games. From what I remember, Super Metroid has like an area kind of akin to that. So it was less, it stood out a little bit less for me. But still, in the context of the game, it's still very impressive. Absolutely. Hard agree with that. Okay, what am I fighting up here? I hope I hear him again. Fucking nasty, freaky ass, moaning in my fucking ears. Weirdo. Oh, hello. Oh, I have to, like, chase him around? There's a boss in Sekiro that's a bit like this. It's like a monkey boss. There's, like, multiple of them, but fuck me. Oops. I can't, like, lose them, can I? Saving all the sell items for Hollow Knight 2 will W. True. I just don't need the fucking money. Like, I can buy the notch shit with it, but the only other thing that I've really noticed that it feels, like, good to spend money on is the Pale Ore upgrades. Easy, true. Like, I'm just mashing this thing, and I'm doing so much damage, and then I just get the heal. Souls, this is not... That's okay. It's a different one. I think I remember back in the day, I think it was Joseph Anderson. Yeah, okay, that's brain dead easy. I think I remember back in the day, Joseph Anderson didn't really like this game that much. I think it was Joseph Anderson. I think he did, like, a comparison between Hollow Knight and Axiom Verge, and he preferred Axiom Verge. I think. I could be misremembering that, but might have been a different YouTuber. All hit run, Pogi. True. Max hits. Okay, I think I found everything that was on the lower level, so I think I'm free to just go back up. Because I fell down. There was the spirit shit. I went to the right, and then I looped back up. Yeah, I don't think there was anything off to the left otherwise. So I'm assuming that I can maybe use that simple key back at the, that door? Maybe? Maybe. Let's rush to the bench again, I guess. Goes over there, but I don't see where it's supposed to drop down. Or that is where it drops down? And then it loops back around? Okay. I've been fighting my whole life. I've slain hundreds, nay, thousands of foes. And these fools think to face me in combat? Madness. It seems they've been gripped by a powerful desire to be destroyed. Very well then. Zote the Mighty will grant them their desire. Giga Chad Zote. True. Fucking scrote-ass motherfucker. I guess we could try one fight. See what happens. Trial of the Warrior. Fight for Jiro on a charm notch. Place a mark and begin the trial. Sure enough. How much money do I have to wager? Does it not matter? Pepe Lamau. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I about to get fucked? Let's find out. Is that guy dead? The king that's supposed to be watching is just dead? Cinema Inc. Uh-oh. I do not like the sound of that. Uh-oh. This guy seems easy. Can you do something for real? Fight? Loser? Bitch? Stupid ass? Oh, there's more of them. Okay. It was easy. Is this it? Ducker Z, true. I'm just gonna copy all of Destiny's emotes in my chat. That's the play. Oh, I can hit them while they're in the ball form. I wasn't sure if they were shielded. I forget if Destiny played Hollow Knight like way back in the day. Back when he actually played video games on Mega Lol. Okay. Oh, let's see. Alright, this is like Mario Bros now. The original. This is very easy so far. Am I wildin'? Am I crazy? Oh, there's a couple more. Oops. I got hit. I got hit. Okay. They're doing something. Not much of it, but they're doing something. So many of these guys are not very good about heading upwards. Well, he did start a playthrough of E33. Surely he won't abandon it. When the fuck did Destiny start Expedition 33? I haven't been watching as much of him this year as the last couple years, but I thought he was like done with video games, aside from Factorio. I know that he played the space expansion or whatever the fuck it was, but it's lagging a little bit again. I might have to restart stream. Aw, these fucking pieces of shit. Fuck you, bitch. I want to hit you through the fucking platform, dumbass. Oops. Okay. Goodbye. Oh, hello. Oh, more of you. Dumbass hoes. Ah, rip. Bruh. Chill. Okay. I almost fall into some spikes. Fair enough. Fairly easy. I think I can take this guy down without the dude on the right doing too much shit to me. Okay, easy. Ah, I don't know why I got hit there. It's kind of stupid. Okay. Pretty easy. Ah, rip. Okay, well that sets me back here. I guess I just have to bait them into like one of these hallways and then kill them here. Ugh. Alright, fuck off, cunt. Oh, I can like push them off though into the spikes and just die down there. It's kind of easy. Okay, goodbye. Nope. These guys are one hit, so that's easy. Okay. Oh, bigger one. Is this the final enemy in this? First try, pause man. True. This game is not that hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just a god gamer. I'm a little bit of a pro gamer myself, so, you know. I just kind of tend to clear these things out really quickly, but no biggie. Is this the only attack this thing fucking has? Oops. That's my bad. I do fuck up a lot when I'm using the analog stick between aiming like left and right and aiming down. That was it? Okay. Cinema. Oh, nope. Not yet. Got a little bit more. Got a little bit more fight in him. Oh, another one of these guys. Let's heal really quick. I want to take out the flying bug first, if I can. Get down here, bitch! Dumbass motherfucker. Alright, let's put you guys right there, and then let's heal really quick. TF. True. Can't troll me. I'm a god gamer. Doesn't matter if you try to troll me. I'm still gonna win anyway. No hit. No hit run. I hate these little fucking bugs. I hate the little fucking bugs. Oops. Still kind of stuck with the analog stick. We don't have BTTV. I forgot Omega Lol, but you know what? I see the emotes in my mind. All right, it's kind of a third-party thing anyway, so I don't really bother with that stuff. I'm just a Twitch streamer, all right? How long is this fucking fight? Hello? 5 head. True. I see every single emote you're going to type before you type it. I know exactly what you're going to do. My brain is just that enlarged. Oh, that's a new enemy. Oh, and I got essence. Oh, and it explodes afterwards. That's so cool. 2. See, I knew that you were going to type 5 head because I'm just that smart. See, double entendre. You typed it because I'm smart, and I knew that you were going to type it because I'm smart. Doubled up, dog. Damn, Natty's dead. Fucking idiot! Get fucked. More enemies. Okay. These are 5 hit. Nope, 6 hit. Nope, now I don't know. Have I fought these things before, actually? Oh, and he flies across the fucking room. Oof. Ew. Ugly ass. Okay. Well, that's a thing. Can this end? Oh. This is the real final memer. Cinema. True. Oh, it's Zote! It's fucking Scroat! Can I... Fear not, Kerr, your death will be swift. True! Oh, I can juggle him! No shot! What the fuck? Cinema, dog! Wait a bitch! Is he actually dead now? Defeat Zote in the Coliseum of Fools. Nice, easy. Trial of the Warrior. Charm Notch. Oh no, he's still alive. He's a little bit mad, but he's still there. Or did I kill him for real this time? No, sounds like he's still alive. Easy clap. First try, baby. Game's easy as fuck. Okay, so apparently I'm still lagging. So let me try... I can also try this. Let me make sure that it's still unstable. Okay. Let me know if this changes anything then. Try to reload really quick and see if it still says unstable. Still says unstable for me. But it also looks like on my end it's only feeding 6 kbps now for the bitrate. Whereas before it was feeding 8K. Let me know, let me know. Oh wait, can I dream note this guy? We all fools? Yes, you are, idiot. Okay. I'm like at the cap now, I think, of yes. Yes, I'm still lagging? Really? Best viewers on streamboo.com. Let's go. Okay, not lagging. Cool. Trial is closed to those who haven't made the proper contribution. Step over there, step over here quickly and bring your Geo with you. Get that ass band based. Fair enough. I like to let them sit in here. It's an extra view. It's like a little view bot themselves. I don't even have to pay for it. Get that ass band. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a pizza box, because I keep a pizza box in my oven, you know what I'm saying, like just in case I need it, and I'm gonna go to your mom's house. I'm gonna say pizza delivery, and she's gonna be confused because she's not gonna remember ordering a pizza, but then she's gonna see my chocolate complexion, you know, I don't remember the other shit he says, and I'm gonna head in something. He fucks the viewer's mom. Get that ass band! Easy. Make a contribution. You can enter the Trial of the Conqueror. We'll do that later. Woo, yeah, true. You make a contribution. No one ever won glory by clinging to their Geo. Have you seen that clip? I'm assuming that you've seen that clip if you know GTAD. The LTG pizza box clip? Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. Just making sure that we're on the same page. Classic Twitch history. All right, let's go see if we can unlock that door now. You've seen the Gold Cloaks clip then too? Hopefully. Another absolute classic. Thinking? Maybe you haven't seen the Gold Cloaks clip. I'm riding with my gold cloaks. They're all behind me. I don't know if I can say the rest of what he says in that clip without getting banned. Honestly, I don't even know if I can watch it on Twitch safely. Okay, I can't go through there. We'll do the other Coliseum shit later. Let's, I can now... Well, there's another area down here that I haven't gone up to. So I guess let's try to go all the way down left and then go up and see what happens. Rare Pepe. Yeah, I don't know if I mean, there's not a moderator or not an admin watching the stream anyway to ban me in the first place. But better to be safe than sorry. But if you, you should look up LTG Gold Cloaks. It should come up. Right about my wolves. My wolves are behind me. They become people. They got the gold cloaks on. I don't see any rare Yi global emote. Rare Pepe can't stop limiting. And you've been spamming DGG emotes the entire time you've been here. Those aren't global either. Aight? If you love DGG emotes so much, then you must surely love Yi. It's just a natural conclusion. Oh no, I was up here. No, I have been up here. I just don't have a map because this is part of the Royal Waterways. Okay. Don't Dan's game me, bitch ass. Bitch ass, mother sucker. Alright, how do I want to do this? You know, let's go check out the palace grounds, actually. Super dash ability is so satisfying? You mean like the really big crystal dash thing, or... Are you talking about this charm that I have? Is it this one, Dash Master? Ah, the super... Yeah, fair. To be fair, I guess I haven't been using it very much outside of the context where it just seems like it makes sense to me, but... I think I went the wrong way. I think if I go up from here, though, I can still get to the City of Tears, maybe, hopefully. Can I go from this direction to get there? No, that was something else. I think that's a grub. I think I have to go over this way. Goal right now is just to get back to the Fog Canyon because there's a little poison pit that I can swim in now. Acid pit, whatever the fuck. And I should be able to hopefully get something that lets me get rid of the black waterfall shit or whatever the fuck, because that's the only thing blocking me now from getting to the next mask. Are you not doing the rest of the Coliseum Papillon? I'll come back later. I mean, is it mandatory for the main game? The only reason why I'm hesitant is because I'm trying to kind of run through the like main game as fast as I can relatively before Silk Song comes out. Why is she fucking moaning like... I don't even... Never mind. Oh, could it be you returned at last? No. Oh, pardon me for just a moment. I mistook a certain quality about you. You seemed almost regal. Oh, that's because I have the new, king thing or whatever the fuck, great. Silly, I know. It's clear you're not of high birth, wandering about all dirty and tattered like that. Well, fuck you too, bitch. Jesus. Life just wonderful. Okay. I guess we can go to the palace grounds and see if anything's changed. Ducker Z. This specific part reminds me of a game called Downwell, where you can't really like see what's coming up below you. You just keep like falling and you have to like shoot guys below you while you're falling down. Oh. I don't know why I healed. Didn't lose any HP. Big brain, huge brain, massive brain. Oh, there's spikes in here. That's right. I think I can crystal dash through here, but whatever. Whatever. Oops. Wrong way. Alright. I still haven't technically finished my breakfast. Not good. Not good for you. You gotta eat. You gotta fuel your brain. Every good streamer has to fuel their brain. Slop. Delicious. Delectable. A feast for little old me? I never. My goodness. You know what? Let's just fucking throw my Geo in here. I really don't have any use for this money at this point. A true servant gives all for the kingdom. Let Hallownest Pale King relieve you of your burden. Is that it? Does that not do anything? Did I just waste a fuck ton of money for no reason? Oh well. Go back and farm the Colosseum some more if I really want to. Palace grounds. I can do something with this guy now. Corpse in white armor. No, I can't. Because he's still protected. Okay. Maybe I need to fully level up my Dream Nail or something before I do that. Hidden Station. This... Oh, I just didn't unlock it because I didn't have enough Geo. Well, that's helpful. Because now I still don't have enough Geo. Alright, well, fair enough. Kind of forgot that was even there. I thought that was just disabled. These viewbot ad bots thing actually count as viewers. Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer before banning. I don't know. I don't think they count as viewers. It didn't look like my view count went up at all. Wow, it's going to take way too long to farm to 300. Okay, I'm just going to leave and then come back later again. Pepe Lamel. Oh, that's just that. Does this actually not do anything? If I donate to this, does this just... It just consumes my money? There's nothing else? Interesting. Shrug. Fair enough. Alright, well, back up we go. Okay. Back to the Fog Canyon then. I think I can super dash across this. Easy. Oh, it does damage too. I didn't even know that. TF, it's for the super secret ending. The ultra ending. I think I'd be the first person in the world to get it, actually. I've heard that that's still hasn't been gotten to this day. Everybody's been too broke to afford it. They haven't grinded enough. I'll be the first Omega grinder in this game. Be the first person to see it right before Silksong comes out. Huge deal. True Lil W. Easy. Okay. The fuck is that emote? Sinheimer. Is that a... It doesn't look like it's for a channel. That's a Twitch global emote, Sinheimer. Interesting. I think there was a global emote before that had Heimerdinger on it, but... Interesting. Global emotes in 2025. Aware. True. Yeah, that's the other one. Techheim. Wait. No, that's not the one. There's something else. I think I thought... Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Right? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Gotta get back to the King Station. Bye. Later, bitch. Milk chocolate peanut butter complexion. That's what LTG says. I remember now. Milk chocolate peanut butter complexion. Giga Chad. Just like me, dog. Tall, dark, and handsome. That's what they call me. Giga Chad. True. Okay. So, what's the closest? Queen Station. All right, let's go there. I love the fake language shit. So cute to me. Killer 7. Random game. Most people don't know about it nowadays, but Killer 7 has a really similar thing. And one of the characters that does it, it gets stuck in my head so fucking much. Zatrusta. Inabinatrus. I can't even like fully replicate it. It's so specific. I love it though. Okay, well, I do not dash across. I just swim straight across. Fair enough. Very easy. Making it more complicated for no reason. The fuck is over here? Queen's Gardens. This is new. This is new to me. Okay. Listening. True. Oops. I can play it on stream again, but I've already played it before. Here, hold on. Guess it doesn't matter. Killer 7 Gimp Mask speaks. Iwazaru. Killer 7 Iwazaru speaks.
Master,
Whoa.
it is dangerous. It is serious and it is dangerous. It is doing seriously being murderous.
Oh, what the fuck? That's creepy. Okay, so it sounds like in Japanese. So, for this guy, it sounds like in the Japanese version of the game, he's speaking in English, but it also has English subtitles. Or, oh, it's like a mod to like make it English subtitles. But yeah, so in the Japanese version of the game, he's speaking in English and it just sounds like freaky.
Master, when will you war sound was on school?
So in the other version of the, or in like the actual like English version, is he speaking Japanese or something? Japanese voices. The fuck?
It does make
This. Not being that close. Damn, being down to this. I love this. It's so satisfying to me for some reason. It's pretty stupid, but it tickles my little brain. Oh, okay. 2 hits to kill the fucking corpse, of course. Mr. Destructoid Clap. True. I had to dig into my memory bank for a second to remember the name of that emote. I am booming now. Killer 7's a good-ass game, though. Killer 7 is super fucking good. Oh, this loops back around to the Fog Canyon. Yes. But there's still that black thing that I can't get past. Okay. Killer 7 is super good. It's by, if you've ever heard of a game series called No More Heroes, it's by the same dude, but it's before No More Heroes. It's good. I still haven't played No More Heroes. Maybe that's something that I could play on stream, but that's like his most like well-known. He also, it's the same guy that made Lollipop Chainsaw. That's like his most famous game. I think he did like most of the, I mean, I don't know how much game design he did with like some of his later games. He at least like wrote it and everything. Shadows of the Damned, there was a remaster for that recently, and that's another one. But yeah, Killer 7 is like his first kind of game like that, and it's good. It's a on rails survival horror shooter game with a very, very odd story. And Shinji Mikami, the father of Resident Evil, also worked on it. It was published by Capcom. Pretty good game. Ah, Tiny Warrior, then you too come to test yourself against that traitorous tribe. A deadly bunch they are that roost within these glades. I'd once have stayed well clear of them, but your actions have shown me the truth of it. We must face down our fears or be defeated by them. If we both make it through, we can swap stories of our adventers. I look forward to that. Stay alive, my friend. Whatever you seek in here, I'm sure that tribe won't look lightly on our intrusion. Okay, I don't think there was anything like down over that way. So I guess I'm back over this way. Okay, well these Mantis guys don't like me, even though the other Mantis guys seem to like me now. Maybe these aren't proper Mantis. Okay, well, that's fucked. Let's see what's up really quick. Oh, nothing. Okay, so I did that for no reason. Or what's up here? Nothing. Okay, so I did that for no reason. Listening, piano time. True. I actually have a keyboard now. I don't know how to play it, but like barely at all. But I could be just like Destiny. Learn some like random chords, some minor fifths or something. I know that's a term. Oh shit, Pogi. True. I think I'd need like an extra like thing to like feed the audio into the computer though. I think there's like an extra piece of equipment that you need for that. It's like the same thing that you'd use when you have an XLR mic, like a Shure SM7B or something like that. I still have a Yeti, like a USB mic, so the only other solution would be to have it just feed through the mic, which would sound like the worst fucking dog shit known to man. So, oh, fight time, fight time. Oh, those are spikes. Hello. I guess I could have figured that. Oops. I thought there was a platform in the middle. I bet. Quick heal. Oh, that was it? That was the whole fight? Okay. I feel like I might be a little bit... I don't know if I should say over-leveled for some of the stuff in the game right now, but... it seems like it's a little bit easier. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at the keyboard? Like a 2, in the sense that I was sort of able to follow a tutorial to play Plin Plin Plon from Dark Souls. 1 or a 0 in the sense that if you put me in front of the keyboard by itself, I could randomly make sounds on it by pressing keys. But I've been trying to learn how to read sheet music, so... I've been thinking about doing that on stream as well. I think I do want to do more non-just gaming streams. I think that it'd be fun. So music streams could be really fun, trying to like learn how to do some of that stuff. Yeah, I also but it would just take like a lot of learning. There would be a lot of learning at first, but I still think that it'd be fun, and that'd make for like good YouTube videos and stuff, I think. It still kind of lags during fighting parts. I don't care if it's my PC or... The only other solution would be restarting the stream. I mean, I could do that. Give me 1 sec. Hold on. Actually, I should just be able to do this, okay? Don't go anywhere. Oops.